Well, not so long ago, working from home was considered a last resort, but thanks to COVID and technology, it's become the new norm for many. Now, more and more companies are embracing flexible hours, meaning offices and CBDs we once knew will never look the same again, as Lara Vella reports.
Remember the daily hustle and bustle commuting to work? Schlepping into the office only to be chained to your desk for hours and hours. Thanks to COVID, our need to get the job done without actually going into the office has fundamentally changed how we define working 9 to 5.
Well, what we've seen at Airbnb is we have had the most productive 2 years in our entire history.
Airbnb has joined several major companies embracing flexible work for Aussie employees, unveiling a new policy allowing staff to work from anywhere in the world.
You can choose to live anywhere in Australia and take your salary with you. And of course, because we do love to travel internationally, you can stay for up to 90 days in any destination, 170 countries around the world. In the last week since this policy has been announced, 800,000 people have come to see the Airbnb careers page, so certainly it's a popular policy.
All of the myths that we had firmly in our minds has absolutely been blown out of the water by COVID.
Professor Ruth McPhail from Queensland's Griffith Business School has been researching the impact working from home has had on businesses and productivity. The results are fascinating.
Employees have reported being up to 80% happier and healthier. More than 90% have reported being better off financially. When you look at transport, people are saving, up over 400 hours a year in terms of transport time, and that commute is being reallocated into the workplace time. So some of that's actually being gained in productivity by the employer.
And that change to how we work is really being felt in our coastal and regional towns, including Bowral in New South Wales, with droves of people making the big tree change in search of better work-life balance.
It's just been life-changing.
Catherine Pogson-Pike, her husband and baby Beatrice made the move from a small apartment in Sydney's Crow's Nest to a sprawling house at Bowral in the Southern Highlands. And they haven't looked back.
He used to spend an hour and a half one way in the car, and now it's, that might be a third of that for the whole day.
Jean Fairbanks from the local Ray White says he's being inundated daily by young professionals from the city looking for that work-life balance.
I guess that's one thing that COVID's been great for is people proving they can be productive working from home and be able to live in regional areas. And the demand is through the roof still. Prices were probably been up, 40 to 60% over the last 2 years, which is incredible.
So as how and where we work changes, offices across all our cities will start to look very different. Expect to see less personalisation and more sharing, like hot desking and rotating entire offices and meeting spaces with other businesses.
The future workplace might look a bit like your favourite cafe or a 5-star hotel where you kind of come together once a quarter or every sort of now and then purposefully to kind of get that social interaction, but nevertheless you've got the opportunity to recruit and have the best of talent from wherever that might be.
In the next few years, regional towns could be transformed into satellite cities or mini CBDs, with state-of-the-art technology and flexible working hours the new norm.
Absolutely flexible work in terms of either 2 days a week tends to be what the research is saying people would like to be in the office for, or once a month if that's more suitable, and that obviously reduces costs for the organisation.
And for those who do have to go into the office, don't worry, there are some perks. You could be rubbing shoulders with your company's top dogs.
Studies have shown that having dogs in the workplace reduces stress, boosts employee morale and increases productivity. And it's a fantastic benefit that we're able to offer to our employees as they come back into the office and bring their four-legged friends along with them.
So you've got, a happier and healthier workforce, which you really can't argue with.
Yeah, the flexibility is good, but not so great for our CBDs. A great report there by Lara Vella.